I'm not about to lose, I'm the greatest. Big smile for the haters.
You are looking live in the MVP arena and in history. Welcome to Monday.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the Scottish Warrior has been in Uso. He goes after his first singles championship.
According to Gunther, that ends tonight as his men.
Jax has been on a rampage, squashing anyone in force and prove who really is the top dog in the division.
Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw. The land where it feels like everyone's lost their minds. Apparently, you can get fired, released. Even these days, could be talking about anybody. McIntyre, he could have given that title match to anybody. He sticks it to me, slaps me metaphorically. So speaking of Jey Uso, oh my God, with little tail between his legs, and oh God, I'm so sorry. There's somebody I'm forgetting.
Me, you may as well.
Oh, yes, I do, Sammy. Last video, and as usual from Drew, it's the truth that gets screwed over by the bloodline. You were part of the bloodline. You were their little... And then what did you do? You screwed them. You deserved it.
Well, I'll say you're definitely right about seeing out of you. The more truth I'm hearing out of Drew Mac. See, I'm not a delusional for their own shortcomings. Family, when I let everybody down in my big championship offer, carried me all the way to victory in the mid. Do you think you're making...
Referee now and ring that damn bell.
Push Drew McIntyre's buttons. Here's the official.
Move from Sami Zayn.
Zapata, the official, will start this matchup, and we're underway. McIntyre, how the bloodline screwed him out of the championship in front of it now.
Perfect example of Sami Zayn's complete lack of
over exuberant when it comes to running his mouth as he takes us the ring.
That's 2 weeks. Coming back to haunt him.
And now Drew McIntyre's around in this matchup.
Offensive desperation move from...
Up over the top, takes out McIntyre. Zayn,
Wait, they take this break.
yes, they.
Albany, New York. This is Monday Night Raw. The match to kick off the show. He found out that Jey Uso, and not himself, would get a crack at the...
Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Let his compassionate...
Reversed into the barricade. Well, on top of the barricade, great balance.
Strong McIntyre is. There's very little you can do with that.
Into Drew McIntyre. He said, stop blaming...
Again from Sami Zayn. When McIntyre was in that kind of mood...
Time as he's become increasingly paranoid in the what he thinks.
Well, right now he's twisting the body of Sam. Has been left off the recent Royal Rumble poster. Did you see it?
Yeah.
The biggest stars, the Drew McIntyre in WWE.
Kofi Kingston's a former WWE champion as well. So
aforementioned gentleman you just brought up half. That's the difference.
I mean, that's how Drew takes it. I don't think there's anybody else on the planet that's thinking...
To be working against McIntyre at this most warrior before our eyes.
McIntyre vowed he was going his competitors, and that right there, a big boot to the ear.
At the best of times, when he's in a good mood, if he's throwing...
Again, it's all how he deciphers the narrative.
Old hard facts, he's about the only one that is around here.
Sami Zayn now with the... Oh, and now Sami Zayn looking to rally, and I believe Sami...
On that left leg, he's struggling a little, but there's a whole fight left.
5 Scotsman off his feet, not able to do it. McIntyre
trying to lift the big Scotsman. This is more like it, though.
And to complain, however, as he turns his attention to McIntyre. Shoot.
As soon as possible for more than one reason.
And this is where, awkwardly,
just jarred that ankle on his landing. Difficult and dangerous.
We'll see how both men react to this apparent injury. Through McIntyre. Zayn, nice tilt-a-whirl into a DDT. Zayn had pinned McIntyre there. McIntyre would have blown his top.
Moved like that. Desperation times, perhaps.
Almost capacity crowd here tonight in Albany. The top rope. McIntyre back to his feet. Sammy
Turner there from McIntyre. That raw strength.
Former Royal Rumble winner with a neck breaker.
Everything thus far in this one.
WWE fans and Sami Zayn going to take advantage.
As good as Sami Zayn.
I'm not quite sure if it was showboat in here result. And now slinging Zayn over
the deadline. I can shape my future when I become the NXT.
Hear your Dragunov, Baron Corbin, for the NXT West League for the North American Championship. And become the #1 contender for the NXT Championship event. Live in Bridgeport, this Saturday, 8 Eastern, 5.
Former standouts at NXT going at one another in this matchup. Teamly irritated that Sami Zayn has been able to stay in this. Spine buster! Jackknife McIntyre punishing him. Sit out powerbomb.
Used to throw at Sami Zayn with moves like this. Spine massage. Followed once again with a sit out powerbomb.
Yeah, but said earlier tonight that Drew McIntyre continues to.
One of the members of the bloodline who made Drew's life
completely involved.
Okay, he was an honorary Oos. He was a.
Drew McIntyre going to climb the rope. Looked like he might be going for white noise. His old buddy shot for the win and a kick out by McIntyre.
Direction of the massive Scottish warrior. Just when it.
Sami Zayn showing his medal in the main event here on Monday Night Raw after the break.
Taking a full body beat down through this one. Barely able to. Lost that is.
And now Sami Zayn with Drew maybe going for the Blue Thunder Bomb.
Easier set.
Couldn't quite get him over. Glasgow kiss. Sami trying to drag him. His crosshairs went with a Claymore. Sami made him with a kick. Able to kick out. Another near fall for Zayn.
Well, this one, McIntyre thought he had it milliseconds away from taking victory.
McIntyre and Zayn. A lot of personal hostility. With a kick. Sami hanging in there.
Got to pull out something.
Zayn tweaked it earlier tonight. Heard it again on that leapfrog. Let's tie her off, and Sami Zayn met him with the right hand.
Zayn can barely.
Sami Zayn. High, can't even stand at the leg.
You can't build up momentum on.
The official checking with Zayn to see if he's able to go.
McIntyre's been dealing with an angel on one. McIntyre realized he had McIntyre and he struck.
Drew made Claymore and also making good on his promise over the years. Won by on Monday Night Raw.
For interrupting Zoe, but tonight you face your former partner.
That put Nia on the shelf 2 years ago by breaking her arm.
Team champion rivals. The Queen of Spades vows to next on Monday Night Raw.
Powerful. The Fanatics experience. Tonight only. Save 25% off.
From the album Mockingbird and the Crow, available now on SmackDown from Providence, Rhode Island. I'm so honored to be a part of it.
Taking place the next day just up the road in Foxborough.
Yeah, America's Championship against Jey Uso, a prolific tag team. There's a reason they call him Main Event.
I thought I'd never be able to do again.
He's gonna do it!
And become the WWE away from me by the one man that I love the most in this, my own twin brother. I couldn't be around this business anymore. I really convinced my Usos.
Please welcome your newest member, Uso.
He told me I just can't quit, man. Create your own legacy, Usos. And the more I thought, I've been fighting for other people, right? For Roman, legacy.
Tag team champions in the history of WWE.
Before the dance, before the face paint, being broke, there was just... I know you about game. Who's starving and who's ready to eat, Oos? You gonna find out the whole world. I prove to you, I prove to so.
Put a ton of pressure on his shoulder tonight, but that is how Jey Rollins in our main event live tonight.
Being looked at by WWE medical staff. I'm hoping.
Hear each other. You want to compare? I'm nothing like you. You brought this on yourself. Give me medical! Give me medical!
People can't stop talking about it's insane.
I woke up with a tattoo of Blake Shelton on my ass.
Barmageddon. New episode tonight at 11 on you.
A better plan is Verizon.
Wait, they take this break.
Yes, watch all on them.
Please forgive him.
It's all good.
Becky. So why actually yes, it includes you. You would be #1 on my showed up in one of my interviews and it reminds me that we never really well.
Man, Becky Lynch was born.
The following comes Nia Jax!
I simply said, you're not really trying to make friends around here, are you?
She sounds a bit like Michael Cole. He doesn't make many friends either.
And her opponent from Sioux Falls, South Dakota,
Shayna Baszler, A2 streaming live on Peacock. It is NXT against Baron Corbin. Tag team champions, not once, but twice. They had a finally returned to WWE Wade with a bench.
Right now for Shayna Baszler.
Nia Jax has been knock off Jax tonight.
Well, first of all, you've got to try and do not have an answer for the size and power. From the off, taking a couple of shots and strikes.
Oh, using to use her quickness as she delivers a knee.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this, you're asking me about strength.
Look at this now. Shayna trying to once again hype it out. Power bomb to Shayna Baszler as we take a look.
Guys, you have to make it count. I think Shayna Baszler was attempting off.
And now Nia Jax with Baszler bounce right off our...
One way to shatter the face of your opponent.
And now powering Shayna up on goes Nia.
Got to figure out small opportunities, many opportunities. Baszler was smart enough to bounce.
On that we mentioned, Baszler broke a couple of years ago. Nia Jax.
Yeah, nice speedy movement from Nia.
And now
Family migration!
Leg drop by Nia.
Yeah, saw a opportunity. Baszler has been in a world of hurt ever since.
Got Nia Jax, use her quickness. Oh, sit down, Baszler.
And how easy sales of Shayna Baszler.
And now driving Baszler.
The history of WWE, and right now Jax is making the sandwiched against the cold steel. Baszler really just needs to give up at this point. I know it's
Jax Wade is. This is a much different Nia Jax than her first.
Since returning is in multi-women matchups.
Bang! Sides
to the Battle Royal several weeks ago. They all ganged up on
shoulder up, and I believe these constant kickouts are just
other opponents in the past. Is now on the wrist.
Just moments ago, just planting. Shayna again trying to create space,
being put through the ringer already.
Well, she's as dangerous as they loudly though, and Samoa drop to Baszler.
He never knew she had since returning to WWE.
But Baszler able to roll out of harm's way there. And now driving next
off her feet. You have an opportunity. You're right, Cole. This
on her knee, running knee again by Baszler for the win here.
Hook Jax that has put other women on the shelf in hospital before.
Baszler sucking air there as she's been put through the ring.
You never say die attitude.
Nia, though, grabbing the leg momentarily, and that last kick quickly back to her feet.
An avalanche of human.
Cover for the win. Baszler.
Nia Jax, and it may have been a big error for irresistible force herself. Nia Jax, and this
Baszler where she wants her. Climbing up to the second ropes to come down off the ropes. And Shayna Baszler
did off the second rope. And you're right, a pin, trying to shake it off in the corner.
Desperation move. Incredible. And now the Karafuda lock. Full body weight on the back of Nia here. Nia appears to be folks
powering her way out, collapsing.
And now
to pull this one off.
Nia Jax rolls over to her up. Can she do it? She does. And now drives.
Shayna Baszler, that may have been the last roll of
immense power.
Yeah, many.
The second rope.
Here is
the irresistible force for a reason. Monday Night Raw.
Name the biggest, name the baddest women.
You know, Becky Lynch said it earlier tonight when turned to WWE. Not tonight.
Nia Jax has just been in a war. We're going to get in a fight with a man. Becky Lynch, you need to be out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the world is still talking of CM Punk.
Oh my God! Holy! CM Punk is hit! No way! CM Punk is...
Hell froze over. Feel I've changed. This is where I belong. Maybe I wanted to forget me. And that's why I'm back with open arms. They're afraid of what they don't understand, but I understand. The best in the world has not been here for almost 10 years. Being the best in the world on this microphone. But it's a lie. Because the best in the world is
one of the most sought-after free agents in WWE history. Lucrative opportunities for his career. Next day.
Excited. We'll be back here rooting for you, but...
Molto bello. It's a lovely couple of losers.
Hopefully Papa Gunta doesn't get too mad.
Yo. Tonight is really important. I got it. I hope you do too.
Imperium needs to get on the same page.
The following is a 2-out-of-0 and Tommaso Ciampa.
DIY looking to get off the start. But in order for Ciampa and Gargano, not once but twice, it's a 2-out-of-3 fall on Monday Night Raw.
Tonight, on the final NXT before deadline this,
who else will punch their ticket? By DIY, they knocked off the Alpha Academy and India Shear.
Major tag team turmoil. DIY just had a bad...
And their opponents representing Vinci.
Okay, so Wade, you've got your...
Well, that sounded creepy as hell, first of all. But you're right, there are issues with Imperium. Had the perfect draw. They came out last. Pickings for Imperium of old, but they just cannot. Guys are of late, but they need to get it together tonight and get...
DIY and Imperium. Let Big Kaiser...
You remember, DIY have a pretty strong history when it comes in a 2-out-of-3 falls match in Gargano when it's only machines, those DIY boys.
Yeah, both of these teams, former NXT 2 times in his career. So in a 2-out-of-3 falls match,
you do not lose that first fall. You're swimming uphill.
Blocks Ciampa and delivers a slap to Tommaso Ciampa. Tremendous athlete.
I'll tell you point blank, he should be cocky. He should to the metal and get the job done. Glow afterwards.
Well, you know what? Champion of all time, well over 500 days into his reign, doesn't lose.
It's the same of his two men, Vinci and Kaiser. You have of late. Vinci and Kaiser just haven't been doing that.
Oh, Vinci and Kaiser.
I wouldn't want to upset the big man.
Oh, Vinci, what a Giovanni Vinci. And watch the impact here.
With as much force as that one.
And that's what we talk about Vinci all the time.
For me, Vinci really is the Ferrari of the group. Make no mistake.
In off the tag. DIY is going to have to...
Great Lion, they are battle-hardened by life. The
mat is sacred.
Funny thing, I get it. The clowns, the jokers of this industry, that's who Imperium and their approach to the approach of locker rooms during their time in NXT. These two go
for tag. Again, 2-out-of-3 falls. No one is picked.
Sooner do I say that than Ciampa perhaps gets
with a step up in Zaguri.
Tries to duck that kick.
He can make a tag. A couple of Hano, a former NXT champion, picking up the pace.
Completely unrivaled heart and drive.
Planting Kaiser face first. Launched out to the apron by Kaiser. Johnny caught him with a Johnny Gargano with that slingshot spear. From meeting the middle, the finishing move for this team. Fights.
The winner of the first.
Imperium appear to be back on the same page.
In a row to win this thing. Ciampa takes out Kaiser. Imperium took the first fall moments ago before the commercial break.
First fall, Ciampa and Gargano cannot afford a single.
Wow! This is a huge matchup, but this matchup is important perhaps for a future tag team. The timing, perfect precision timing.
Page and being back to your most vicious best.
Whether you agree tuning in, this was the first fall right before the commercial break. Had the tights as well, and it gave Imperium the lead in this.
They are so dangerous, and now, as we mentioned,
Tommaso Ciampa getting involved, trying to prevent Kaiser from coming off the top rope.
Of the second fall, DIY!
2 out of 3 falls matchup.
Well, that was the involvement of causing more damage.
Turnabout was fair play. I mean, the same thing that trying to use the numbers game to their advantage.
Well, this is now in favor of DIY.
And now Ciampa, Imperium.
Trying to make something out of the scraps. Exactly.
Kaiser almost got there, but Vinci kicked out at 2.
Timing from Ludwig Kaiser just.
The WWE fans, Giovanni Vinci back to his feet. Gargano, cover, hook to the leg to win the matchup and a kick out.
And he has the technique to really make it count.
Double team coming from Imperium. This is their finishing move. Gargano and Kaiser rolling. Wow, that was incredible. Rolling senton. And now Vinci, the legal man.
We need to put the moves of Giovanni Vinci in a two-away. Take a look at this precision footwork.
Falls tied at a fall apiece. Next fall wins it.
Yeah,
Gargano with a kick. Kaiser stunned. Gargano with a knee. Kick by Vinci. DDT. Standing Vinci on his head. All on Monday Night Raw. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, tonight on Raw. And don't forget, our World Heavyweight Championship is here in this matchup. Now Kaiser, Ciampa, legal men. Teams that are polar opposites putting on a show tonight. Ciampa! Down goes Kaiser! This means
tactical maneuverings.
Vinci again going to try to intercept. Dragging, roll up by Kaiser. He's got the tights again, but
Kaiser stuck in no man's land, completely isolated.
Mid in the middle. Cover by Ciampa.
Here are your winners.
Heating up on Monday Night Raw.
But you have to feel for Imperium. They did almost.
You're going to explain that to Gunther, huh?
Now you got to explain things to the ring general, Gunther. Good luck.
Kitty Cat Natalia and Rainbow Head, and then a little birdie told us that you two have a match.
Get over it, Natty.
Tegan, fight that one. Try it again.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be missing that.
Is there anyone more annoying? World Heavyweight Championship against main event Jay.
Randy Orton.
You can tell him. Daddy's back.
Plus, a champion is only as good as his challengers.
For the first time in over a decade, CM Punk Redux edition of Friday Night SmackDown. Live this.
We are back live on new #1 contenders to the undisputed tag team title. First 2 falls before, well, the team.
Yeah, Brutus Ball ×3. No world stage as #1 contenders.
Here we go. Hell of a match last night. What y'all need to focus on is the fact that you have judgment.
On Monday Night Raw.
Two former Raw tag team champions, all right? Yeah. The road only gets tougher.
Oh, we appreciate that, Coach. We do. But for now, we're going to stick with.
The Cowboys battled the Texas Longhorns after the Longhorns picked up the player title by none other than WWE Hall of Fame Katana Chance, Caden Carter set for tag team action, and I have to ask, that's on commentary again.
This is my show.
I'll be honest with you, Cole, I invited them because I know you enjoyed it.
With your presence, and you're welcome.
And their opponents, the team of
Knox and Natalia, who lost in a tag team championship match last week. This is a quote now, a pair of frauds. I have no idea what that has anything to do with calling them frauds, but nonetheless.
Bring them all, you line them up, and I will knock them down.
Most teams generally have a leader and a follower. Chelsea, I'll throw it.
Answers itself.
I'm sure that was a retort.
You spell P, is it P-E-E or just the
It's
P?
Miss P.T.
Miss Carter and chance to maybe earn a tag team title opportunity down
of late with their acrobatic abilities at times look skills.
Oh, look at this roll up now, and Natalia to kick out.
I mean, flips and tricks doesn't win championships.
To chance by Natalia.
I'll tell you this about Katana Chance, the smallest woman on the roster.
Shooter and Chance able to block, and now the tag made to Caden Carter and Chance.
Wow! Many women in the division would like to be on the receiving end. Wayne.
Wayne. Oh! And again,
teaming together for years in NXT and getting better every.
Wayne.
Do you remember my commentary partner's name, by the way, Chelsea?
Right.
Little Mikey boy.
Natalia now trying to drag herself to the corner to make a tag. And now Tegan Knox, the girl with the shiniest wizard.
Previously, several years ago in NXT. It's a
last week.
Good follow your line of questioning there.
There wasn't a question, actually, but
I feel like it would do you the power of good to read it.
Tag was made. Top rope. Down goes Caden Carter. The problem is, break things up.
Yeah, that was a panic mode there for Natalia.
Chance. Tag made again.
Diminutive, rapid ability.
Double team by Chance and Carter. Natalia trying to fight out of this and is able to. And Carter, hook of the leg. Kick out.
It was ugly.
Are you guys nervous because you made?
No, we are not, okay?
Maybe glimmer, but you had a bit of a grimace on your face.
And Carter lands on her feet. Natalia went for a suplex. Carter.
That was great. 10 out of 10.
Caden Carter
never met offense quite like Carter and Chance's.
And off the cakes. Carter.
And Katana Chance.
So I'm not quite. And Carter and Chance with the win off the cake. Like a Katana Chance who laughs at Chelsea.
Take another look at these and Chance and Carter climbing the rank.
Want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is that man, the American. Cody has plenty to say. He's live next on Raw.
Finally, yes!
Royal family.
Was targeting someone, but who?
I will be the very first.
Thank you. The sneak attack by Shinsuke made his target known.
The first. And I was terrified. I can tell you that my fears as a kid were casting blame, if it's anybody's fault, to the clues that Shinsuke Nakamura was dropping aspirations. You have a big bullseye on your back. I knew. Shinsuke, you have my emerge from the shadows, or you could march. I had a fear.
Daga, 今夜見てないものを見せてやる。よし、物語ということを。お前と同じようにすぐお前と同じように滑り落ちる。俺たちは同じ屈辱を味わう。物語は書き残され、そこには戻れない。
I appreciate you explaining why you attacked me, and I don't rate you, I don't respect you. In his name, prove it.
And I believe that Shinsuke Nakamura trapped for Cody Rhodes as he continues to play mind games and set Cody Rhodes off.
Now arrived for Cody Rhodes.
Well, speaking of chaos, Sami Zayn would tweak his leg here, and this be
McIntyre on top against Sami. He tweaked that wounded duck in the ring. There was nothing holding
Wade and put Sami Zayn away. No
done.
And Drew McIntyre was not done. Drew McIntyre would once again attack him backstage. And he
talk about my damn family. You think we compare each other? You look at me. Nothing like you. You brought this on your.
Okay, we'll do me if I call you back. Thank you.
What's up, Booze?
How are you?
Man, good, man. If this Drew McIntyre problem don't get solved, AP, I'm gonna have to get him.
So let some vendetta derail everything.
Man, come on. Come on.
Yes, it is.
We got this.
Okay.
We got this. Let's
Don't you? You and I. Yeah, I did.
Doesn't seem so.
Jey Uso's.
The following is a tag team match and the NXT North American.
So Wade, Rhea Ripley's not here tonight, leader of Judgment Day, and he told Dominic, show the Creed brothers why the Judgment Day run the tag team. Creed brothers head into action against Dominic Monday Night Raw.
It's House of Villains, Thursdays at 10, only on E!
Donna of the Judgment Day set for tag team action. Creed brothers will have a future tag team championship opportunity. Damian Priest. So Mr. Priest, who's here tonight with
about it, but Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough, the experience at the very top level, and yes, soften them up for that.
He's off against Dominic Mysterio this coming Saturday on Peak. Chip against Wes Lee. If he can get to
industry, Raw, SmackDown, NXT,
but around the ring, vertical suplex, tag made to his brother. He's got one of these, just marching around the ring with Dominic. Nonetheless, and finally, Dominic goes.
Physically, I don't think anyone can. We've only had a glimpse into that. JD McDonough needs to use his in-ring smarts. He's hardly ASAP.
Well, one thing JD McDonough is going to learn quickly is you're not going up to his feet. Double team again. Fireman's carry into the corner. I mean, just absolutely incredible in-ring technicians.
Julius competitor that he is, and right now Brutus the a little breathing.
Yeah, Brutus Creed was unbeaten in his final year. He was inspired by WWE Hall of Famer.
Inspired by Kurt Angle, such was his brilliance, but very
quite sure what Truth's doing. He's trying to wait. I mean,
well, he thinks it is. He's living his truth, but it's still his truth.
Tag made. Here's Julius treating JD McDonough like a dog treats a bone.
McDonough.
Kick out.
Dominic Mysterio.
Simpson's arriving on the scene here in WWE, just Isle and the potential she has as well in the women's division. Tag, and now Dominic Mysterio with a cheap shot.
Some of those in-ring.
Other ropes. Can the Creeds get back in this?
And to make sure our customers can always get hot pizza.
dominate everyone why the Judgment Day runs the tag team division. Because
R-Truth is loving what he's seeing.
I don't even...
Truth is wearing a purple bandana on his outfit.
Judgment Day t-shirt on, and he told us during the break that he's Creed powering Mysterio up into a suplex.
Work out in his favor, and this is the opportunity
of Brutus Creed. And now trying to make it to the corner. Here comes Julius Creed as well. And Julius Creed for a big...
I feel the need for Creed.
Absolutely nuts. He's flinging these guys around the ring.
Simply has no level.
Again and again. Seen that before. I mean, like ever. And now
on his own.
Fighting everybody here. Even breathing heavy. And McDonough now.
Too strong.
Dominic. Nice. Dragging Brutus up.
Second attempt thanks to the intervention by Dominic Mysterio. It's in-ring savvy. That is something the Creed simply don't.
And Mysterio cover for the win. Hook to the leg on Julius.
Delivering the goods tonight and teaching the Creed a lesson.
Here at ringside.
Donna's beat up.
They wanted it to.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. JD McDonough.
Julius and his brother Brutus. Brutus dragging him.
But if these Creeds connect without Brutus ball, it is up.
And then the Brutus ball from Brutus up to the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. Oh, wait, I'll tell you what. Julius and Brutus.
That this division hasn't seen before, and momentum continues to
man. The WWE's Apex Predator, the Viper Raw, or SmackDown.
With SmackDown, and I can give you
the bloodline for you.
Would take on the Bloodline. Remember, it was the Bloodline issue with the Bloodline as well.
Just in the nick of time, evened up the...
And then Randy Orton would make it clear. He's now in...
Hey, Paul, you can call Roman. Daddy's back.
Seth, look, I know you're getting ready to... I invited CM Punk to be here next week. Contract.
What I gotta do right now is get ready for main event Jay. We talked about it last week. Jey Uso earned this.
We all did.
Hey, Seth, man, get this opportunity, and it's my night.
Heavyweight champion tonight, you feel?
And I guess it is, Zeus.
Championship.
Biggest opportunities of Neighbors main event, Jey Uso will eat.
He has a lot to prove to the world, and he's Jey Uso versus Seth freaking Raw next, live on Monday Night Raw.
Randy Orton comes.
You can tell him. Daddy's back.
Plus,
a champion is only as good as his challengers.
For the first time in over a decade, CM Punk returns edition of Friday Night SmackDown. Live this...
We gotta get ready for our family migration.
Guys, what happened?
Brothers are the real deal, man. You and Finn gotta watch out.
Go get cleaned up.
In the future, but more immediate, is next week. Monday Night Raw, Cleveland's epic story to an early conclusion. And Kickstarter.
Coveted free agent. He's also a busy man. He appears this man will gain the exclusive rights to the most polarizing.
You got to wonder, when Raw gets to Cleveland, Ohio next week.
It looks like he's carrying the pressure of the world on his shoulder.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for introducing the challenge, 2 pounds, main event, the World Heavyweight Champions!
Night for Jey Uso. It was 14 years ago today. Dedicated this match to his late uncle. Life. Seth Rollins, the current world heavy. He has not been pinned in a singles matchup since the heavyweight championship. This is our main event.
Go straight for that back. Seth Rollins has a long history of issues today. Sometimes it flares up, sometimes it's not so bad. But
back, he's being pulled in. So he has no love for contract, which he can cash in for a world heavyweight championship. I mentioned Seth Rollins wants to be a fighting champion, but
as the world heavyweight championship, and you have the mindset to take a day off, there has to be danger lurking.
So back to the corner. Sent across the ring by Rollins and a shoulder tap. Rollins now rolling, cover, kick out by Jay. Went for the stop. World heavyweight title is up for grab. Raw world heavyweight champion Seth Rollins defending the title.
This is being pulled in multiple directions at the moment. Multiple directions right now. Do you think Jey Uso currently finds himself and he's in a hospital bed? Because
cover now to try to retain the championship, but he's got to put. He's had a few cracks at the world heavyweight title in your career.
Full of opportunities in 2010. I always thought I was going to get more attempt. You simply do not know what the future's going to hold.
And of course, Saturday it's NXT Deadline, defending against Baron Corbin.
With gold on their shoulder.
And now Seth Rollins by Jay.
Laden history under all forms of WWE is, can he reach those world levels?
Reign ever in 622 days.
Very different kind of mindset in the singles.
Neck breaker, is it enough to put him away? This is for the championship.
This one, nice pop-up version of that maneuver. Time again, you want to win that championship against a man as good.
Multiple-time Intercontinental Champion, and you know, a backbreaker by Uso. Cover again on the champ. And Uso didn't believe he was going to put Seth away there, but again, he forced
calming effect on that back.
Uso now to the apron there. Seth Rollins realizing that, hits a step up in Zagura.
Through the pain barrier. Everyone's had to get out of bed with a bag. Global TV against one of the best in Jey
Rollins
Uso.
On the Uso from the apron. Rollins trying to hang on. In trouble. Seth Rollins. DDT. Jay's got to get him in the ring, remember.
Next, it's Gabriel Iglesias.
The deadline, I can shape my future when I do. Got it!
Ilya Dragunov, Baron Corbin for the Mysterio, West League for the North American Championship, Survivor, and become the #1 contender for the NXT Premium Live event. Live in Bridgeport, this Saturday, 8 East.
It doesn't get much bigger than this. This is for the World Heavyweight Champ. In the match, very even thus far, Wade.
Yeah, and the audience for Jey Uso to grab his first World Championship.
Fights, Rollins going to deliver a suit.
In the process.
For the top rope, and now it's Jey Uso's turn.
It's Seth Rollins running gingerly in that ring. That allows.
You see the official imploring Uso to get back in the ring. That's big. Collision center of the ring. Both men down.
Sucking in oxygen with all the out of anybody, and that's ignoring the beating.
Albany, New York. This is our main event of Monday Night Raw.
Uso's got that look in his eye.
Yeah, Jay's starting to have some fun.
Ellie.
Kicked in the midsection. A very proud fight. Wants to defend it around the planet. Into the corner.
His first owner in its current.
Doubles over Rollins. Man. Oh, and he caught him with a kick again. Rollins down in the
victory tonight will change the trajectory.
And we had mentioned Umaga earlier on.
Seth barely moves it.
And now the champion. Ash connecting. Is it enough to retain?
Arsenal's on one another. Take another look at this tribute after with this splash onto the mid.
It is about the biggest prize on Monday. He is defending it his first ever singles championship. Uso with a back body drop, Seth able to hang on. Uso, though, stacks all of it. Jay got most of that. Oh, his opportunity. Jay going to climb to the top rope. It may be there. And Rollins kicks it too.
And that splash connected here has put away everybody. Match continues somehow.
What a near fall. Appreciation and respect for two of the best in the game.
Do it. What the hell do I have to do to put the...
Back to his feet, meets Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, into the Falcon Arrow. Rollins looking to center of the ring, Category.
And now it is Seth turn to beggar bull.
Rollins gonna dig Saturday WWE in a move that people microphone in his head.
Please welcome the
turns as the Viper returned to champion.
What a loss to the industry. Yeah, believable. I couldn't even read of WWE.
Kicking us off here tonight.
Well, let's cut right to it, ladies and gentlemen. That whole time I was gone, guys, time to think about all my account, right? But a particular thing that I had never done, friend, the American Nightmare, of course I was in, was invented by and to be a part of it. And guys, that's what it's all about. To attend to, and that now, if any, permanently for over 20 years, so bag full of receipts for the blood, every single member. You know what form, though, in the form of the all of sports entertainment.
Interesting. The Judgment Day.
Day. Not so much. Thanks.
The Judgment Day, as Wade mentioned, losing it.
Welcome. What a performance is. Or staged. Don't get me wrong, wasted. The bloodline dominant force here within the dub. When it comes to Randy, we're all Tino Heat, my dirty Dom, he is your and Damien. Everything trying to get would be your. So you've living nightmare like the bloodline.
When I watched the product, mommy this, It's true. A lot of things have changed. You're right. A lot of things have changed. Forever, ever changed.
I mean, I tried to warn enemy now.
Dirty Dom.
There's always a method.
There's that neck brace after the RKO. RKO out of nowhere.
Don't you go too far, Dom.
Still the Viper in action on Monday Night Raw.
Give Nashville what?
Tag team turmoil match coming up in just.
Because tonight is the night. Are you guys ready?
Oh!
I don't want to put any more pressure. Lainey Wilson.
Yeah.
Please welcome.
I'm so excited to be here.
What's up? I said it was platinum.
I am jealous.
Platinum, the award-winning Tozawa.
Anyhow, all's right. It is a #1 contenders. He becomes the #1 contender. MA award-winning, Grammy-nominated Lainey Wilson. You might remember Wade. Roll.
Tag Team Championships, accompanied by Maxine Dufour and
Zawa and Otis teaming together tonight.
Gargano and
It's an NXT. That champ really shows you what these
really is apropos. Beat everybody who's entering this match. Gonna have to do the same tonight.
Yeah, tag team of Tozawa and Otis. You surprised?
Academy Gable, ever since his recent match, focused on the tag rank.
Oh, and a right hand, I guess. Past Saturday night. I can't wait to check that out. And now Johnny Gargano is
on what you do best. That is beat.
Cup. They actually wrestled to a draw.
It looks like it's time for the big match.
Otis now showing some
swing.
As mentioned, Gargano, he's in a fatal four-way. Win that match to get an opportunity to face.
Oh, this is good. Like spot.
Now.
Yeah, this is all gone down.
Cover by Sheer. Will get an opportunity to haul. It's two massive men.
Walled up. An immediate
driving Ciampa into the ring.
Defenseless now. Negotiations with Adam Pearce about get
6'4", 200, 300.
You question how can these
in tag team turmoil. Calculating his quickness though, steps out of harm's way. Gargano
has been eliminated.
DIY progress.
T-Tag champs, the Creed brothers.
Yes, they did. The currently undefeated gauntlet in NXT. They
great chance to win this thing tonight.
Yeah, well,
and now the double team by the Creed brothers. We have Bray Orton returns to the ring. It is official from our general man. Now the Creed brothers. This is Julius, and he's really turned into
15 pounds since moving to doubles.
DIY just.
Johnny Gargano knew he had the experience.
Kick by Gargano. By Brutus in history. We mentioned Randy Orton in almost a decade. They spin a leg and breaking things up. Now Ciampa trying to fight back as it is built like a bowling ball. And look at that! Ciampa goes fake.
Why? That was a clock cleaning move to dig deep just to keep his team alive.
This match advances. Now Gargano legal. Julius Creed where they want him. Legal. Gargano. This will be a tough test for these. Xavier Woods. Gauntlet matches before.
Teaming as the Usos would certainly argue.
A team like the New Day, what does that do for your...
And that trombone taking this matchup.
Exactly, giving the Creed some chance. WWE champion. Would kick out all the buzz. In the United States here tonight with so much. So is the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. And a kick out. Tag by Xavier. And Xavier Woods from the second rope.
One of the top coaches in NXT about that volley of abuse.
Here they want to be champions. To win the match and move on.
Isn't supposed to bend in that direction.
Ground him. They've done a nice
2 days since they arrived on the scene.
In now. Rolling up. Do this. This is just flat out.
Pretty taken, Julius. Hats off the
laying on the mat with a Xavier Woods using his quickness. Big beaten in his final year.
Explosive energy.
And again, there's that egg for the win. Kick out by Exit
to bed as soon as possible.
The country boy strength. Shooting star and a kick out by Wood.
Pull off something like that, but two guys with ability, that kind of body control.
Wood's able to turn it around. Nice DD. This before as the Creed brothers have come to
amateur credentials. They need all.
Kofi Kingston top rope. Xavier Woods now. And Julius Creed saves them.
Bullseye right on the.
Julius dumped Xavier Woods and out. Kofi Kingston, nice takedown.
Julius is fully recovered.
Woods and a fall,
but they're digging deep. And then
again,
eliminated.
Tag team become the #1 contenders for Imperium.
Two athletic phenoms. Strategy from Imperium. Right for the pickings. Playing the favorite son syndrome with
that's supposed to be in charge of Kaiser, right? 3 feet.
Yeah, right into my rib.
And this is deadly.
Not even close to offering any
Vinci, but the numbers.
A vicious punt to the soul.
Celebrating his 500 elbow.
Good night.
Cover.
Away all comers. Brutus.
Tennessee. This is our final match. He's undisputed tag team.
They just had victory snatched away. It's the time to stay in the ring and get on.
Now legal.
Brutus
thrown into our announce table. Suffering all the effect
of the window for Brutus Creed. Just. Well, this was just in this match back in the direction of it.
Imperium as the way to describe this tag team. Kick out at 2.
And you just sense that several matches prior to this one.
Yeah, but the Kaiser and the Imperium. Monday Night Raw as both men are down. And the return. And one Da Vinci as well. Measure. Just slinging the... Wow!
Looking fresh as a daisy.
That hit hard. Kaiser from behind.
Most competitors on the roster still blowing minds, and look at this goal.
He took advantage.
Dig deep and fight dirty.
Oh, the double team. How did he regain his balance? How the hell did he
slip and still pulled off that match?
Young man, incredible athlete. Top rope.
Here are your winners.
Become the #1 contender.
There's such a protracted effort from Julius Creed. Steve landing for Vinci.
Contenders for the tag team title.
Hey, I just got back from watching those Creed, man.
Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say. Go ahead. Get it off your chest. I know you want to say.
We're a family.
Still the undisputed tag team champions.
Made yourself the leader at War Games, and it didn't.
Family. How's JD? Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go.
And Priest a bit paranoid and inside War Games.
Tomorrow night, new four-way.
Can Wesley Oak,
The Iron Survivor Challenge Quad Intro, only on USA.
biggest season ever. Challenger free supercars. Opportunity to participate in roads. Cody said he.
And indeed, all of us who love.
What do you want to talk about? Stemming from match at Survivor Series was in here on Monday night. Came through for me. Here, friend, he's given me a handful of me to do that crossroads 1, 2, 3. But in my dad's match, the other CM Punk. Nobody knew that was going. Tuning in to see what he has. With all this, well, I'd like to make some news myself. I think at this point, one destination, and that's why grant the 2020.
戦いに勝利した。続けるって。解放し、来る日は俺は大変と思う。
He promised, has been targeting all along.
Of Shinsuke Nakamura.
Indeed. Announcement.
Granted the authority 2024.
After that major declaration, promised chaos, and he delivered with two.
Said of the Royal Rumble.
It has been quite
special thank you to Living Color, Apple Music, and Spotify.
United Survivor Series. It was the in hand live tonight.
But go ahead.
Batten down the hat.
Introducing first from Black Rock.
Miz versus Ivar. Ivar.
Locker room earlier that evening. Much to the chagrin.
Here. First.
Night right here on USA to compete against Fatal 4-Way match, a match deadline in a couple of weeks.
And that is known in gyms around the world is kind of the issue between to worry about Cole.
Who is the baddest? Who is the best? Loving you somewhere. And now Ivar. Reed takes Ivar down. Now
exemplify. Excuse me.
Down.
Not good enough to just be.
I was sort of taken aback when I saw that. Reed with a suplex. Are you ever going to? Reed now out on the apron. Spin kick. Dominating. Fighting in the battle of the behemoths Continental Championship. So whoever
from the Intercontinental Champion
ever. kick of his own.
He's just too quick.
And a big senton.
Upper hand with that combo.
And the slam and the cover.
Tables in this one, just that against a huge human group.
From the top.
Flexes from Bronson Reed, just what the? Saving the matchup for
Valhalla back to the left.
Opportunity to put this one away, but
now in pursuit. Completely hoist him up. But
shot at this point. However,
count is 7. Ivar now trying to Reed. Death Valley driver. Two men just looking to beat the hell out of one or two aren't human. Oh my goodness, Bronson
of officials or security
separate these two. Well, that is still beat the hell out of
this out there. They're not listening to him either.
Ivar, the top.
But you gave her a good fight, and you've been here, what?
Limit, which it fell a little short, champion. But that's fine. Over here, I will destroy.
Dude, rude. I got this tonight. Again, I'm done.
Versus Zoe
First, from San Diego, California.
And gentlemen, Peacocks, Black or $19.99 for 1 year, couple of weeks. The Royal Rumble to be a good one. Nia Jax, who's been on a Saturday night. Start Nia lock. Turn in the history of Punk is live on.
Where? Bro, I found me a comfy place to enjoy.
This is our clubhouse, man.
Y'all team for war games.
Days ago.
No.
And we lost, so
Randy Orton's back.
We're good.
They're real good.
I'll take care of treat.
One Nia Jax, the What a Ripley to the limit.
Yeah, it was after that experience, we completely fresh. Real tear of late, just
in her own right. She's no nonsense.
Does not have a reverse gear.
Face of Nia now going to launch. Simone runs.
Successful. You are really behind the
Night Raw on notice.
Looking next week on Raw.
A tremendous, you have to believe, a
big threat to Ripley's. Shut up, Cole. I agree with Nia.
But she put her away. She's regained control of this matchup. Now just
trying to get a little foothold in this one. Wincing on the face of Zoe. Oh, that was a lie.
And Nia Jax fight in her.
I do it. % is just red meat.
Again, you mentioned earlier the
not have any quit in her.
With her impact.
It has given her a small
target at the knee of Nia Jax. Out, take the power out. Make Nia
gets it right on that knee.
Ripley out Saturday at Survivor Series.
Same way you want to be, Zoe.
Nice, and Zoe looking to rally. Stacking.
Shot currently.
Zoe off the top.
This is the key to victory here. Zoe starts such quick thinking.
Off her feet.
Somehow hanging together. Ah, now we start.
Nia's carcass to the middle of the...
Out on the midsection of stuff. It's squashing time, Cole.
Ever. Boom! What a performance again tonight, but
more broken bodies are being left
out. The Intercontinental Championship.
Miz hopes this.
The turnbuckle. Low blow. Is back to the center of the ring. Valiant effort by them.
And sort out the DIY issue. I promise to get it done. Is it? You sure about that? Sure about that? And I think now to my legendary time for a fight.
On Raw, Seth Rollins is in the ring.
Nashville! 9,
I am... Go on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. One more second. Why don't we... Last 6 months, I'm not feeling too... I'm starting to get the it. And I went in a while, we started talking about...
Get any better.
That World Heavyweight Championship.
For 8 hours around here, hasn't it? Happened outside the ring, but we know. Congratulations for the victory. So on a silver platter, put Jay on the back burner, heavyweight champion. Remember what you told.
I believe I told you, and I told you that it was gonna.
You were 100. And I know you remember this punchered back on the apron. Your eyes strike with the claymore. Empathy, compassion. Hey, you've done a great job. You slapped me right at Seth Rollins. You were always gone. The sympathies.
Be honest with you right now. The problem is a little bit more than you. I met with Adam P. World Heavyweight Champion.
Do you mind if I ask?
All right, Drew, I'm just...
Drew Mack, the back burner.
To do against me, you know.
Here to the ring. Fight to Drew. Now Jay helping sit. But this borderlineably changed demeanor. He was betrayed tonight.
Got a huge matchup coming and have completely left.
This is far from over. Well, time in a decade. Wait, how about this? For the first time
be in big trouble because the
team championship match. The feisty Tegan developed quite the friendship with the veteran Natalia when a fatal four-pivot and Chelsea Green. Tag.
Sammy, not now.
No. Beat Seth Rollins one-on-one, so you got to headbutt him.
It's me, and you don't even understand what I'm going through.
What? You lost that for the World Heavyweight Championship? Guess what? I dust myself off. I pick myself. Pounds of pure muscle. You got everything.
You know what? It's my own advice. You start working.
Best night.
Sammy said,
I guess, race this.
Berry. That's what Chelsea called. Yeah, what an odd duo, Chabai. They are forming more and more.
Tag champs.
The championships and not opponents. They are the Chelsea Green.
Knock off the champs and take the titles tonight.
Is the key to victory here. Go back a comfortable of getting this done.
Not before the bell even rang. So here we go for
these losers of woman. Quite a good point. Making money and Natalia with that
interesting matchup. The veteran
I would have to include Piper Niven.
Tag, and here comes the speedy and agile. Oh, big Kalia cross body. We're back live on Monday. And Piper and company dominating.
Get out, come on.
Not sure what she's trying to do here.
Natalia an opportunity to fight back here.
Chelsea again made titles and a kick out.
Yeah,
Tegan Knox. And Tegan Knox.
Now Tegan, she's been the woman she's on fire.
Oh, that was not.
But she must have been watching McIntyre.
And Ring.
Wow, keep Piper out.
Tegan Knox gonna go up high. Team Golden Piper Niven.
Chelsea Green.
And notice how
Niven. Apparently Tegan Knox.
The ring crushing Knox.
60 seconds, both tag.
Niven who will tag Chelsea Green. Unpretty her.
Over the ringside area now.
Tegan and Natalia. Hurricane.
I believe it is both teammates in one.
Running.
Here are your winners. Chelsea Green.
Challenges, but once the chaos
have been unstoppable as of late. Action coming up next. CM Punk is card, including World Heavyweight Champion. So, for the world title next week.
They get trying to reason with him.
For getting our backs at War Games, man. Talking about receipts for the bloodline. It's on Raw, so I'm trying to do right here, man.
Bruce, Cody trusts you, a lot of other guys, but I am going to handle some unfinished matters.
We good.
Well, tonight, Randy Orton.
To the ring by JD, head champion.
Coming out here, he's already suffered 2 RKs. Time in a year and a half. Randy.
Back to Monday Night Raw. Becky, now, after such an epic battle.
But it seems like Saturday night was from one to the other, but right now. Nashville!
Full naivety.
Weighing in at 250 pounds.
Champion. That number, Madina. And, of course, the Nature Boy, Rick, one of the all-time best. Wade, you have been...
Switch places with Dominic well for me, and I would never go Randy's physique, and I'm kind of lost big, and this polished...
Survivor Series, and he was telling me that he's had to change things up. He trains better than he has in years.
Well, it needs to
so Mysterio, who is at the deadline, that's a...
For tomorrow night's NXT, but
it's Apex Predator. Meyer, Dominic's...
Orton coming into play in the early American champ.
I'm surprised McDowell earlier tonight as well. Back body drop.
Hey guys, Barmageddon's coming up right after.
That's cute, but I think we can go bigger.
I'm sorry, my child.
I give to you.
It's just a bit of chop.
iPhone 15 Pro, your husband deserves it.
Into a new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium.
Like, oh.
You've earned this, so hold important as cherishing it. You are
busted.
Stretch out that fresh
Recreated. Pizza gets bigger when you...
And gentle. Downy will soften your clothes.
It has been all Mysterio.
Mysterio, dude, against this odds.
Feet, though, and then from behind to the back of us, climb back into this match.
Well, dangerous. Randy's in a bad way here.
Cover now.
Brilliant at War Games, but he stepped first time for Randy Orton and
up in here telling Randy Orton to land in the corner, and now exploding out of him. And Sports Center.
This is where your heart starts.
And now the Viper is coiled to Gunna. Oh, jelly roll! Baby the Gunna.
But Randy got on Dominic there and first on our monitors.
JD McDonough, this guy has no brain. Oh, and Dominic from behind with a drop. Top rope, Randy's in trouble. RKO!
The Apex Predator!
Monday Night Raw, live.
Ladies and...
Hell froze over, I mean, on Monday Night Raw with a live universally loved inside the Predators. You guys understand that. I gotta be me. Saturday, which was a career feel. It's because I'm easy and it's not gonna sound like CM Punk. Me, that as long as you speak. I was gonna react and I didn't know how. This is home. Maybe I wanted to forget me. The building never stopped. That's why I'm back, because I love you guys. And I've missed all of this, and I wish I could see me, for me to get everything I need. The wise man was right. Oh. Monday night is an amazing moment, but love. It's been nothing but me on the mouth. It's welcome back. Jay is fabulous. Welcome me back with open arms. Truth. They're afraid of what they don't competes to be the best in unattainable level. They're afraid that the feared man in this industry just... Some people are afraid that tomorrow morning on this mic, but it's alive and in living color and now...